Welcome to Neural Newscast for Monday, January 12th, 2026. I am Adriana Costa.
And I'm Oliver Grant. Today, we are actually looking at two major arenas where, long-standing records and traditions were pretty much rewritten over the weekend.
Yeah, we really have to start on the turf in Jacksonville, where the Buffalo Bills finally ended a 33-year wait. I mean, their 27-24 victory over the Jaguars wasn't just a win. It was their first road playoff victory since 1992. For a city like Buffalo, this feels like a massive weight has finally been lifted.
Right, and the data really highlights just how difficult that streak was. See, the Bills had been 0-5 on the road in the playoffs under Sean McDermott, including a loss right here in Jacksonville back in 2017. Statistically, they overcame not just a strong Jaguars home record, but decades of, psychological inertia.
And they did it through the sheer will of Josh Allen. Honestly, he took such a massive physical toll, heading to the medical tent twice in the first half alone he had head, hand, and leg injuries. Yet, he didn't miss a single snap, finishing with 273 passing yards and a crucial rushing touchdown.
Allen's efficiency was really the difference maker. He completed 80% of his passes and, perhaps most importantly, played turnover-free football. On the other side, Trevor Lawrence struggled under pressure, throwing 2 interceptions, including that tipped pass that ended the game in the final minute.
It was poetic to see Tre'Davious White, a player who has faced so much scrutiny lately, get his hand on that ball to help secure the win. You can only imagine the atmosphere in that locker room must be electric as they prepare to head to Denver next Saturday.
Economically, the Jaguars will have to look at their return on investment this offseason. Despite outrushing the Bills, Coach Liam Cohen is already facing questions for not leaning more heavily on the run against a porous Buffalo defense. It is a missed opportunity for a franchise that was heavily favored at home.
While the Bills were battling it out on the field, the stars were aligning in Beverly Hills for the 83rd annual Golden Globes. It was a historic night for our own medium, Oliver.
That's right, Adriana. For the first time, the Golden Globes introduced a Best Podcast category. This follows their 2024 expansion into stand-up comedy, signaling a significant shift in how the industry values personality-driven, non-traditional media assets.
The inaugural winner was Amy Poehler for her show Good Hang. It's a win that really validates The Ringer and Paper Kite Productions' recent efforts. Poehler used her speech to celebrate the medium while keeping that classic comedic edge we love.
Yeah, and Poehler's jab at other celebrities phoning in was notable. From a market perspective, the podcasting space has become incredibly crowded with Hollywood talent. The Globes used data from Luminate to narrow down 25 eligible shows, focusing on those that actually drive audience engagement rather than just, name recognition.
It was also a full circle moment for her. Amy has hosted the Globes 4 times and has been nominated for her acting work before. To see her win as a creator and host in this new category, it felt like the industry finally acknowledging where the cultural conversation has shifted.
Totally. Though the competition was stiff, featuring heavyweights like Smartless and Armchair Expert. The inclusion of these shows alongside legacy brands like NPR's Up First suggests the Globes are trying to find a balance between independent creators and institutional media.
I loved the sketch with Nikki Glazer parodying that famous AMC Theaters intro. It really leaned into the magic of the medium. It's an exciting time to be in this industry, seeing it get the same red carpet treatment as film and television.
Grounding the fiscal reality is that these awards can drive significant ad revenue growth for winning shows. By formalizing these categories, the Golden Globes are essentially creating a new tier of prestige that advertisers will likely pay a premium to be associated with.
Whether it's on the football field or the award stage, this weekend was all about, breaking new ground and setting new standards for excellence.
Yeah, and we will be watching closely to see if the Bills can keep this momentum going in Denver and if this new podcast category changes the production landscape for 2026.
Thank you for joining us. I am Adriana Costa.
And I am Oliver Grant. Neural Newscast is AI-assisted, human-reviewed. View our AI transparency policy at neuralnewscast.com.